Hey everybody, Tracy Bonnie Smith with SE Coaching here, and I'm back for another one of our video series. It's finally August here in Colorado, and it's finally gotten hot here in Colorado, and it's quit raining, and there's not mud everywhere. So for that, I'm grateful. But August also means a little bit of a time of introspection for me in that my youngest is leaving for college in about 3 weeks. And I am truly going to be an empty nester, and I'm honestly not real sure how I feel about that, but I'm super excited for her, and I'm super jealous for her because she's getting to start this new adventure, and but I love her with all of my heart. She's a super fantastic kid, and I'm so incredibly proud of her. And I will deal with the empty nest thing. So, it's a real deal. And it's probably something that you'll hear me discussing in the week's future as I'm kind of processing through all of this. And, as always, taking you along for the ride, right? But today, we're not going to go there today. What I really wanted to talk to you all about today is I have this crazy need in my life to make sure that people understand me, that people understand why I am making a decision that I have, and that really want their approval and their understanding around the decisions that I make in my life. And it's something that I'm really working on in releasing all of that. And I worry about, what do they think about, the fact that I chose a charter school to send my kids to? What do they think about what I packed for my kids' school lunches? Am I being judged? And the bottom line is that it doesn't matter, right? And some people are going to tell you all the reasons why your choices are wrong. They're wrong for you, they're wrong for the children, they're wrong for the environment, they're wrong for yada, yada, yada. Insert what they're wrong for here, right? And then you're gonna have other people that are gonna tell you that they understand, right? Why you're doing these things and why you've made these choices and these decisions in your life. And although that's really nice, it really doesn't matter that they understand or that they don't understand, because we are making the choices that are best for us. We're making the choices that are best for our families, for our children, for our lives, for our journey into becoming who we want to be and making those choices. And it's not our job to make anyone else understand the decisions that we're making for ourselves. Just like it's nobody else's job to make you understand their decisions that affect their life. And let's face it, truly, other than the first initial conversation where they're going to tell you all the things that you're doing wrong and how they don't believe that you're making the right choices or that you are making the right choices, people aren't spending a whole lot of time worrying or thinking about you. They're not spending a whole lot of time worrying and thinking about the choices that you've made in your life, because you know what? They're too busy worrying about their own choices. They're too busy worrying about their own kids, their own family, their own well-being, whether their decision is right or wrong, whether they should spend $20 on this or $20 on that, or go on this vacation or not go on this vacation, or take this job or take that job. And quite frankly, our decisions are nobody else's business. And I heard another coach say on a podcast, and I'm not positive which coach it is. So if any of you recognize this and you want to shoot me a message in the comments and remind me who it was. But basically what they said is that what other people think of me or what other people think of my choices is really none of my business, because that's their business. They get to choose what they want to think. I get to choose what I think. That's my business. And realizing that whether or not people understand, it really doesn't matter. The only one that it matters to is if I understand my own reasons. Nobody else has to understand. And for me, that was kind of a freeing thing in going through some of the things that I'm going through in my life. Some of you know that I am going through a divorce, and it was really tough for me to understand why this was all happening, right? And but once I said the words out loud, I said, and I said it to him, I said, it is not your job to make me understand. And when that clicked into place for me, it was freeing. It truly was freeing for me to realize that it's not his job to make me understand. It is the choice that he made, and it is his choice, and it is his choice alone. And whether I understand it or whether I don't understand it has no bearing on the fact that the choice has been made. So the only thing that has bearing for me is my choice on how I choose to understand me around that. But that's a little bit more of a conversation that we're going to have down the road. Today is really about realizing that no one else has to understand why you're making the choices that you're making, right? Thank you always for tuning in. I love hearing from you. I love when I get email messages. I love when I get comments. I really love when I get shares. If this is something that you want to make sure you don't miss a single one of these, you need to make sure you go to our YouTube channel, SE Coaching. Hit that subscribe button. It's going to be delivered to your inbox when they're posted every single Monday of every single week. We're going on, starting our 9th month of doing this. I have had the best time checking in and chatting with people. We're looking at how things might change up in the next coming year in 2020, trying to decide whether or not to make this more of an audio podcast or not. So would love some feedback on that. What is your favorite way to tune in to what we have going on here at SE Coaching? Because it's time to start making a few changes. And again, I would like your input. You can reach me at Tracy, Tracy, at secoaching.net. That's Tracy at secoaching.net. Or you can leave me comments, as always, below here in this below this video. I watch for stuff. I try to respond as much as I possibly humanly can. But if I don't get back to you right away, I will. Have a fantastic day until we speak next week. Bye-bye.